We got a decision out of the United States Supreme Court today. In a 4-4 decision, the United States Supreme Court has effectively sided with the Oklahoma State Supreme Court that the attempt in Oklahoma to fund a public charter school with tax money is unconstitutional for violating separation of church and state. Now, this 4-4 decision is kind of surprising. It doesn't happen a lot where it is a split bench decision like this. Uh, some people are surprised that they even took up the case because at the time they took the case, Justice Amy Coney Barrett had recused herself already. They knew they were going to be a 4-4 split potentially, or that there could be a even split here. But they took the case, and because they did not have a consensus one way or the other, they side with the lower court and saying that it is unconstitutional, saying they cannot use public money to fund a private religious charter school in Oklahoma. And this is kind of how I expected it to go. I didn't expect the 4-4 split, but I expected the Supreme Court, even this Supreme Court, to go against Oklahoma's attempt to use public money for a religious private charter school. It does violate church and state. Um, no, it shouldn't be a surprise. This is how it should go. But we got this 4-4 decision. Now, people on the right are going to be upset about this. They think they should have gotten their way. I'm sure this won't be the last attempt of trying to use public money to fund private religious schools. Now, as far as Amy Coney Barrett, why did she recuse? Well, because she graduated from Notre Dame Law School, and she said it was a conflict of interest on her part, somebody who had graduated from a private college to, decide whether or not they should be getting public money. So she did the right thing by recusing herself there. The Supreme Court, I believe, got it right in this opinion by kicking it back to and following that lower court's decision. So there will be no public money used in Oklahoma to fund this charter school. We'll have to see how they go about trying to pass it. And I don't know if this ruling will also apply to other voucher style programs. But it wouldn't surprise me if this starts the process of going against those vouchers by pointing to this ruling out of the Supreme Court saying you can't use public money to fund private education.